Hi guys, I'm Mike, the rolling tool guy. This is part 2 actually. The first video we disassembled the tool, took it through an evaluation test, made special note of whether or not the center housing had any sort of damage. It doesn't. And then we would put a tool like this into our rebuild program. And let me show you what we do. So we structurally disassemble the tool. And then we would take the housing with the shank, and then the shank would be cleaned and resized as necessary, and then we would grind a flat, or machine a flat, sorry. And then the shank and the shank assembly, or what's called the rear housing, would be sent out, and it would be black oxide coated. We would also grind the faceplate flat to remove damage after we've checked the pin locations to make sure that they're within specification, and then we coat that completely, and I'll explain why in a second. The tool comes back in, any changes or requirements done to the oops. It's assembled. Rolls would be of course added, and then we put the faceplate on it. Now you'll notice that the look is different, and the reason that we started coating the faceplate is because older tools have wear components, and one of the wear components, if it's used in the pop open method, is going to be the clutch separation, which of course I can't do. There we go. So the clutch separation creates a twisting of the tool, and that's approximately 30 degrees of arc, whereas with the roll-on roll-off device added, it only moves about 70% of that separation value, so there's very little movement. So these pop-open tools can very often be redeployed to the roll-on roll-off process. But they have certain deflection from wear, so we black oxide coat after we grind the faceplate so that you can scribe the pin, and then you can set your rolls with a pin, and then once you have that number you scribe it on the faceplate, and then it'll never change. And plus, I think it's bad. It's a bad looking tool. So we're in a situation where form and function both work. But that's a little bit about our rebuild program. Thank you for your time.